Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use Figma to design an app, okay? And the app we're going to be designing now is a finance app. It's a an app for free trade, okay? Free trade are an investment platform. So as I continue to learn Figma, I told you guys I'm currently learning Figma. So as I continue to learn Figma, I wanted to test myself and just challenge myself so that I can learn the basics of Figma, and in doing that, I was able to design this free trade app. Okay, but the first thing I did, I started from the initial sketch because I'm a free trade customer myself. So the first thing I did was I opened the app, then I sketched out the basics, of what the app looks like. As you can see, this is what the app looks like, just the basics. This is one of the screens. This is the inside screen on the free trade app, as you can see. So then from there, from this initial sketch, I moved on to the wireframes. Okay, the wireframes are just a few boxes. This is like a low fidelity wireframe. It's just using the grid system. This is about 12. I forgot what this grid is, but it's about 12 grid system. Okay, it's just about putting the rectangles in place of where the text will be, and the graphics and so on and so forth. So then from the wireframes, I moved on to a simple style guide. Okay, this is the font system, and these are the color system. Okay, I was able to uh, pick the colors of the brand, of the free trade brand, and that's what you can see here. Okay, it's just a simple style guide, to be honest. And then from there, I moved on to designing the icons. Okay, as you can see, each individual icon, it's editable, so you can move them around. Let me actually show you the icon page that I designed. I used a 24-inch or 24-inch icon system to design the icon, as you can see. Okay. Also, guys, if you want to know how to design icons, I can show you the process. Okay. So after I designed the icons, then it was time to put them all together. Okay. Let me hold on. Let me move back a bit. Let me zoom out and show you how we started. So this is basically how it started. As you can see, from here, from the wireframe, I moved on to this section here. Once the wireframe, the hardest part is just putting the wireframe together. Once the wireframe is done, and you know your way around, Figma, all you need to do is just start placing elements in place. Okay. So from the easiest thing to do was to do the this section, the style guide, because the style guide is what gave me the idea on what I can use for the H1 and the title and H2, H3, H4, the menu copy, things like, let me show you something. Things like this menu copy here, you can see it in the finished product. This is what the menu copy is this right here. Is the portfolio, the insight, the discover activity, and account. That's when, because this is like a redesign of the free trade app. Okay, it's not a unique design. I just basically used it, like I said, to challenge myself. But it got me thinking how they went about doing this in the first place. So that's one thing that I really liked about this exercise. Okay, it got me thinking about the font size that they use for this menu copy, and the regular body copy here is different sizes. Okay, so that's why I created the simple style guide, as you can see. So after that, let me go back to the top here. So once you, so it's helpful. It's helpful when you have the style guide there. It's really helpful. So you can maintain the consistency of the app. So once I was able to figure out the typography and the sizes, it was really easy from there, to be honest. So from there, I went into just placing elements in place, putting the portfolio and everything, you know, this is the H3, this is these are the same sizes as the text here. Okay. So from there, then I moved on. I placed the I placed the this went from just a regular box into what this is. This is something different. Doesn't look, this section here with this rectangle is not the same thing as on the free trade app, but I just managed to add a little bit of my own design to it. How I would want it to look, to be honest. So that's what this says here. Okay, if you go on the free trade app, is something different. You will see it, but it's just my own direction. You could say design direction, to be honest. So this if I was the art director in charge of the free trade app, this is what I would prefer. The insight page to be. Something as simple as this, instead of I think currently they're using like a rectangle but with a drop shadow. I don't think that's necessary. I would make it look something like this. But yeah, that's just my own style, to be honest. Then from there, I placed the menu copy and the icon. Obviously they're obviously centered. If you zoom in, they're centered. The icon and the menu copy is centered, vertically to each other. Okay. And then from there, it was just about placing them and aligning them in place so that they are evenly spaced. Okay, as you can see, they are evenly spaced. Okay, you see they're all evenly spaced. So, and one thing I wanted to make sure was that even if you're browsing on a phone, it's going to be it's not going to be so close to each other that you won't be able to click on it. So that's just perfect, in my opinion. And then from there, it was about, from moving on to the high fidelity wireframes, to just, adding some color to it, and aligning them together to make it all fit together like this. So then it's about using the colors. Obviously I use the free trade colors like the green for the stocks, stocks increasing, and stuff like that. And this is the brand color. This is the official free trade brand color. I just used the color picker to pick the pink color. So, but that's the actual brand color. And then from here, I added some of my own design direction to it. Like I said, like this under the fonts, system here, and something like this as well. This is how I went about doing it, but it looks different on the free trade app. But this is, I prefer it like this, to be honest. So then from there, you know, it was because I designed it just this inside page. So from there, it was about just presenting it. Once I was done, I just wanted to present it like to my followers on Twitter. So I just started putting them together to present it to other people, just to show off what I did. And then I used a mock-up of an iPhone 15. So just to make it look alive, you know. Then I did something like this as well, you know, just so I add a little bit of scale to it. And yeah, that's the whole process, to be honest, of designing an app. You can use this process to design any app. You know, the first initial, you have to start from the sketch. Then you take the sketch into Figma, and then you move on to the wireframe. Then from the wireframe, you do it something like a style guide like this, and then from there, if your app needs an icon set, icons are a huge part of any mobile application. It's a very important visual element. So that's why I went into designing the icon set. And like I said, I did the icon set on a different page. So if you would like a tutorial on how to design this icon set, something like this, then let me know. I'll make a separate video. Even look at, if you look at this icon, it's right here. It's the one I used on. Let me show you. It's the one I used here. That's the one I used right here. You see? So yeah. So even if you want to, so it's as simple as that really. So then yeah, that's the process of designing an app. An app. That's the process of designing an app in Figma. Okay, you have to start from the initial sketch, then move on to the wireframes, do a style guide, do the icon set, and then move on to putting everything together like this. So yeah, that's it. And then once everything is done, you can export it out. And I actually shared everything on my Twitter account. Let me show you. Let me show you my Twitter account. Let me go to my profile. Yeah, this is it. When I did it, I just presented everything on my Twitter account like that. So yeah, that's how you design an app. And I'm even thinking about doing a different page of the app. Maybe because I did only one page, just this inside page. So I might do a different page and record a video tutorial on how to do that as well. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Take care. Bye bye.